Dr. Martin Luther King once said, "Of all the forms of inequality, injustice in healthcare is one of the most shocking and inhumane." One of the largest problems facing American families today is the inequality in our healthcare system. I'm Nikki Smith, and I want to talk to you about healthcare equality, or really the absence of that equality here in America. So we hear this term, the American dream, all of the time. But what is the dream when it comes to healthcare? There's so many different things that affect the type of healthcare that you get. There's generational curses, where you live, what you consider to be good healthcare. So what is the dream? Is it healthcare for all? Affordable healthcare? What is really fair? That's what you have to decide. So you have equity and equality when it comes to healthcare, two completely different terms. But which one is right, especially when you think about treatment and who gets it? One of the first effects that could be affecting your healthcare is your very own family. So there's something that Alan Kruger refers to as the Great Gatsby Curve. So according to the Journal of Economic Perspectives, 50% of advantages and disadvantages could be passed on from generation to generation. So things that you're going through now in terms of healthcare could have stemmed from generations past. And with the rising cost of healthcare, along comes the rising cost of prescriptions. And if you can't afford it, then you don't get it. Families aren't the only thing that affect the type of healthcare you get. Another big factor is your neighborhood, where you live. A large portion of the United States doesn't even have access to good healthcare. There's a lot of other things to keep in mind. Are you nervous about your neighborhood? Is it high crime? Is it raising your blood pressure? Are you too nervous to go outside to exercise, possibly causing a rise in your obesity rate? All of those are going to affect the type of healthcare that you get and the type of healthcare that you need. So according to a Dallas Heart study, U.S. life expectancy is much shorter than many other countries. And a huge contributor to that is the fall in the vaccine rates that are happening right here in the United States. When you compare us to 19 other countries, we have the lowest life expectancy and the highest rate of deaths, especially deaths that could have been prevented or treated with prescriptions that we have right here in the United States. But maybe you can't afford it. There's so many different factors that affect the type of healthcare that you receive. Is it a generational curse based on your family? Is it where you live that could be causing you not to get the healthcare that you deserve? What about how much money you have? Can you even afford what you consider to be good healthcare? So what is the dream in healthcare? Again, you're going to have to decide that. And we may never get equality in America in terms of our healthcare system, but we can definitely work towards a greater healthcare system where everybody gets more of what they need and what they deserve and what they consider to be good. Thank you.